After seeing the sights of San Antonio, the beautiful region surrounding the city beckons. With a cache of historic towns that trumpet their German heritage and plenty of outdoor adventures both above and below ground, it's worth allotting some extra time in your travel itinerary for exploring beyond the city. These are the best day trips from San Antonio. Texas Hill Country. New York has the Hamptons, San Francisco has wine country, and Texas has hill country. Just an hour or two's drive from San Antonio, the area is an easy day trip or weekend getaway, and its natural beauty paired with its easygoing nature has inspired more than a few early retirements. Thanks to former First Lady Claudia Taylor Johnson, around here everyone calls her Lady Bird. Each spring the highways are lined with stunning wildflowers that stretch for miles, planted as part of her Highway Beautification Act. In addition to the bluebonnets, Indian paintbrushes and black-eyed Susans, the hill country shirks Texas's reputation for being dry and flat, with rolling hills, oak trees, spring-fed creeks and flowing rivers. Those hills abound with small wineries, stylish B&Bs, lively dance halls and Instagram-ready geological wonders, from caverns to a grand granite dome. Gorgeous back roads connect them all. Check with the Texas Department of Transportation Wildflower Hotline, 800-452-9292, to find out what's blooming where. How to get to Texas Hill Country from San Antonio. Hill Country is a big region. Taking Route 16 and FM 1323, north from Fredericksburg and east to Willow City, is usually a good route. Then again, you might just set to wandering. Most back roads host their own shows daily. Fredericksburg. While we highly recommend meandering through the entire hill country, if you're only going to see one town, make it Fredericksburg. This 19th-century German settlement packs plenty of charm into a relatively small area. Its street signs proclaim, "Willkommen," and you'll be welcome indeed along its main street, lined with historic buildings that house German restaurants, beer gardens, antique stores and wine tasting rooms. The downtown museums are interesting too. Many of the shops are typical tourist town offerings, packed with t-shirts, fudge and faux quaint painted signs, but there are enough unique stores to make it fun to wander. How to get to Fredericksburg. Fredericksburg is about 70 miles north of San Antonio. The drive takes an hour and 15 minutes. Johnson City. You might assume Johnson City was named after President Lyndon Baines Johnson, who lived here as a child and had a ranch nearby where he spent most of his life. But the bragging rights go to James Polk Johnson, a town settler back in the late 1800s. The fact that James Johnson's grandson went on to become the 36th President of the United States was just pure luck. You'll find a few antique stores and restaurants in Johnson City today, but the big draws are Johnson's boyhood home and the visitor center for the Lyndon B. Johnson National Historical Park. The LBJ Ranch, also part of the national park, is 14 miles west in Stonewall. How to get to Johnson City. Johnson City is 65 miles north of San Antonio, and it takes about an hour and 15 minutes to drive there. Austin. A big city with a small town heart, Austin earns the love through great music, fantastic parks, culinary prowess, cool murals, whip-smart locals and a sociable streak impossible to resist. The city easily earns its title of live music capital of the world. 2 music festivals, South by Southwest, SXSW, and the Austin City Limits Festival, enjoy international acclaim, but quality live performances go down every single night in one of the countless clubs, bars and restaurants. As for the outdoors, the parks here are thriving playgrounds packed with hikers, runners, cyclists and dogwalkers. All reward themselves at world-class food trucks, innovative farm-to-table restaurants and delicious barbecue joints. But the best part? The communal spirit. Despite the rapid growth and terrible traffic, Austin remains hospitable. Just join a food truck line and ask about the food scene. You'll kickstart a passionate conversation for sure. How to get to Austin from San Antonio. It's about 80 miles between San Antonio and downtown Austin. In good traffic, the drive takes about an hour and 20 minutes.